We mismanage the oceanic resources terribly.
We just give up on fish.
Well, we probably destroyed 95% of the oceanic resources already.
And
now, they could probably
but
recover.
You say that in such a cavalier way.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. And like I did a deep dive into...
The world can't survive without the ocean.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing. It really is. I think the worst thing we've done ecologically is to decimate the fisheries. It's stupid, too, because it was unnecessary.
Right.
It was unnecessary. Like, there's some evidence that already by the dawn of the 20th century that 95% of the oceanic resources were gone, and that we've depleted another 95% since then. I mean, the accounts of how much fish there was in the ocean before, when the Europeans first came to North America, it's just stunning. Like, schools of cod that were hundreds of feet deep and hundreds of miles long, with the average fish being something approximating 3 feet in length, and so thick that you could lower, buckets into the water and lift them up. And sea turtles that were so plentiful around the Caribbean islands that you could hear them dozens of miles away. Like, there was so much plenitude that you just can't believe it when you read it.
Yeah, like the buffalo.
Well, at Cape Ann in Boston, 300 years ago, when there was a nor'easter, the beach, Crane Beach, 7 miles long, would be covered across its entire length with shellfish 3 feet deep. And now, if you go after a nor'easter, there's because I've walked that beach, 3 starfish and a.
You know where there's no cod? Cape Cod.
Yeah, there's no cod in Canada either. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean.
But I don't think there is a limit on. There's no obvious limit on human population sustainability except energy.
You know who we need is Jesus, because didn't he create fish out of nothing?
Yeah.
Isn't that one of his miracles?
It is.
And that's reported by St. Paul and his wife, Mrs. Paul, who was into fish. No. But yeah, we need a modern day. Well, what I find interesting about that is...
the meaning of that story in part is that if we treated each other properly, there'd be more than enough to go around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
No,
right.
The Jesus story is a beautiful philosophy. I mean, if you take the religion out of it, which Thomas Jefferson tried to do, he wrote a Bible and took out all the miracles and the bells and the whistles. But, I mean, that was a revolutionary idea. I'm not sure if it's a great idea because of what I was bringing up before about losing the desire to fix things on Earth. But the idea that it gets good in the afterlife, that was pretty new. I mean, that's not really...
It's also something like, it's a strange thing, Bill, because...
Hey, everyone, I'm on Substack now. Check it out and subscribe now at billmaher.substack.com. What could be simpler than that? My name, then .substack.com.